Update on my new scooter. You know, alright, they deemed my scooter unrepairable. So I thought that meant they already put in for me to get a new scooter, but no, that's not the case. Here's what it is. They called yesterday, set me up an appointment for the 31st of August, which is more than a month away. The appointment is to determine if I need a scooter. And then if they determine that I need a scooter, they will order me a new scooter. That will take approximately a month. So that means I'm at least 2 months away from having a new scooter. I can't stand this. I found out on that last charger that I ordered for this scooter was the wrong kind of charger for the batteries in this scooter. But it's too late to return that charger. So I need what they call a sealed lead acid charger. 24 volts, 5 amps. Alright, the scooter right now, I can get on it and I can move it around a little bit, but the batteries is not charged enough for me to get out and ride around. I get paid on next Monday. I found a lead acid battery charger on Amazon. I didn't know what to look for before. However, let's see, let me get this charger here. Oh boy. All right. The charger that I got, and Barbara Everett paid for this. This is a I can't believe I fell for this. It's not, it's no way. This works, but it don't charge this batteries. Alright, I found the right battery charger. I found it on eBay and I also found it on Amazon. This is a Bailey. This is a 24 volt 2-point, but it's not a lead acid battery charger. So I'm gonna figure out how I can afford it. The one I need's $37 and something, which is cheaper than this thing that don't work. But I know what I'm looking for now. But I can't go another 2 or 3 months without a scooter. It's just driving me absolutely nuts. Can't get off this deck. It's affecting how I think about it. It's just, folks, it's driving me crazy. I can get out of the house and get down the steps and get to the car to have my daughter take me around. Now, I have an appointment on the 8th of August for lab work, and the 9th of August for my doctor's appointment at the VA. And the appointment on the 31st of August to go see if I can get another scooter, which I'm sure they'll figure out I have to have one. But knowing from experience, once they order you one, it takes about a month to get it. So that puts me at least 2 months out on getting a new scooter. I have wore this thing out. But see, the guy, when he come and checked this thing, he didn't check that. He just checked what I was saying and looking at the scooter. The scooter looks rough. The tires are slick. And they're not air-inflated tires. They are solid rubber of some sort. They are kind of slick. But I figured up the other day how many miles I put on this. I think it comes to about 5,000 miles, something like that. But boy, it is driving me nuts. Now, I've got to start throwing away some food. We have about 30 pounds of fresh carrots. If I had enough jars, enough canning jars, I would try to can some of them carrots. The jalapenos I got, my gosh. How many did I say I had? 12, I got 12 gallon cans of jalapenos, sliced jalapenos, and I think they're pickled because it's got vinegar in there, but I haven't opened one to see. But I've got a ton of bread and rolls and stuff in there I just got to throw out. We can't use them. Couldn't even give them away. We tried, there's people that back behind me here. I tried, and baby food, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 cases of baby food. Plus, we got this stuff that's called Plum Organics. And this here is banana, raspberry, and barley organic baby food. There you go. I don't know how many's in these cases. Here, I got 2 cases of this stuff, plus the 4, 5, 4, got 6 cases of something similar. and it says number 2, 6 months and up. Now, I used to love baby food. I used to eat some of Jennifer's and Bud's along every once in a while, but there's kind that come in the little baby jars. They got jars. Never seen it in this. I don't know how this. I don't. I don't know how to open it. I don't have a clue. I don't know. I'll taste this. If it tasted good, I'd probably eat it. Don't want to throw it away. That's the trouble with that place. To just give you they give you stuff that you absolutely don't need. I think when they're loading your car up over there, they ought to ask you, do you need baby food? And if you say no, they don't put it in the car. If you don't say anything, you get home, you got a bunch of baby food. And it just... It just comes in these boxes like this. Let's see, and it's USDA organic baby food. Plum donates millions of organic meals and snacks to little ones in need. How many's in this thing? Why don't it say? Let's see. Oh, this is made in Canada. All right, these go out of date in August next month. How many is in here? It ought to say, for crying out loud. Let me look in this other box and see how many's in there. This one's open. Lord have mercy, there's at least. Golly, man. There's probably a dozen, probably 12 in these boxes. And they say on this thing, babies typically need to be exposed to a new food 6 to 10 times before they learn to like a new flavor. Don't give up. That one I tasted the other day, it tastes nothing nice. But now I got a bunch of bread in there I've got to get thrown out. Joey's not, he sit up almost all night. So, but that's the scoop on my scooter. I swear, you know, the VA is good in certain respects, but when it comes something, when I go to the doctor next week, I'm gonna tell him I need a new wheelchair. This wheelchair is tearing my arms up. I'll show you. See these arms right here? The pads all wore off and everything. And see them screws? Look at that dirty fingernail. I've been digging in dirt again. I lay my arms on them like that, and of course it leaves scratches and stuff on my arms constantly. But both my arms are wore out, and something's popping in the wheel every time I try to go any distance with it. But it just it's wore out. I probably need a new rollator too. But it's like they're letting me. You know, it's affecting me mentally. I don't know what to say, folks. I made my bed. I didn't take care of myself health-wise. I should have been worrying about that when I was in my late 30s or early 40s. And I didn't. When Donovan was born, he was born in 90, so that's 10 years, that's 30. That means I was about 50 when he was born. I could have started taking care of myself then. I thought I was, because I was in the Boy Scouts for 14 years with him, and I was going on hikes and campouts. But at that time, I was struggling a little bit. Like when I get down in the tent, it was really hard, and you have to sleep on a sleeping bag on the ground. And it was kind of hard for me to get up then. Sometimes I needed help getting up, but I could get up. And even 10 years ago, when I was about 70, I could fall down, but I could get back up. Now if I fall down, I have to have help getting back up. And that's a struggle. So, and to be honest, my daughter works full-time at Walmart. She makes about $16 an hour. Bailey, come here, baby. Bailey, come here. Bailey, come here, baby. She barks. She thinks anything that moves out there is in her territory. But what was I talking about? I made my bed. But where she makes about $16 an hour, Donovan makes about $14 or $15 an hour. And we struggle. I mean, big time. I've been contributing about $700 a month. And I only get $750, and that's my fault too, because a lot of times, all them times I was in business, most of the time I was paying myself under the table. So I wasn't accumulating much on my Social Security. Also, my wife was getting paid under the table a lot. She wasn't getting, but when she was getting disability through Social Security, she wasn't getting but about $500 a month. wasn't getting much. But right now, I mean, our light bills running anywhere from $450 to $573 a month. And I, for the life of me, don't see where it's coming from. I'm thinking about having the power company come out here and check to see if there's anything wrong. Because next time I see Tracy over there, I'm gonna ask her about what her light bill runs. Now, she runs the air conditioner a lot. It's cold in there to me. I have to sit there with a blanket over my shoulders when I'm at the computer. We don't have a water bill. We don't have a trash bill. That's included with our rent. Our rent is $950 a month. I just feel like we're doing something wrong here. And tell you the dang truth, if it hadn't have been for my YouTube family back when we had to move and we didn't have no place to move to and all that stuff, we would have been up shit creek, and I'm sorry, but that's what I'm calling it, shit creek, without a paddle, because we were getting Granny Doe. I hope she's watching. I thank you so much, dear, for what you did for us. And Granny Doe gave us $500. Somebody else gave us $400. And God bless Barbara Everett. She's not a wealthy lady. She's a widowed lady, and she works and everything. And she has sent us $50 donation at least twice that I think of. And some other people's give me a couple dollars, $5, $10. That lady that's called Petite Fireball, she's not calling herself that now, but one time she come on one of my live streams and she gave us a total. She gave us like $100. Then she come back later on in the same stream and she wound up giving us a total of $292. Yes, she did. And you know, when people give me money like that, I'm like, gosh, I hope they're not hurting themselves doing that. And some people think I'm poor-mouthing, but I'm just telling you what our situation is. If you elect to send some money, that's fine. I won't kick a gift horse in the mouth. It's just like I'm not happy with the way these food banks is operating. But I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to try to put a stop to it. But there's just a lot of waste. And I don't know. It just looks like they would have more control over how much you get and how many times you shouldn't have to be able to go to that except once a month. Or once a week. But I know some people out there that's going to about 4 or 5 of them all the time. That, like that big food bank we go to, you can go to that thing on Mondays, you can go on Thursdays. And they also sponsor this one on Wednesday down here at this church. You can go to all 3 of them every week. And I almost bet you that somebody, if you would check these flea markets out, you would find stuff that we would recognize as coming from those food banks. Now, it sure helps us out, especially when they have milk You know, 'cause this last time she went, she got 2.5 gallons of milk and 4 quarts of half and half, which is milk. It's really rich, but, and I like it. I drink it. I got this habit of pouring it in a glass and setting it in the freezer and let it get about half frozen and then eat it. Kind of like ice cream. I love frozen milk. It just troubles me the way they distribute it, because it's so much waste, and we got so much stuff that we can't use. All them matzos, cracker things is for Passover, for the Jewish thing, you know. God, got a ton of that. I couldn't even pick that case up. There's a whole case of it. And we give some of it away. She's got a friend that she calls, like, we gave her one of those rolls of ground turkey. That's about, those rolls was about 15 to 20 pounds. Big old long rolls. And we gave one away to somebody next door. They took that. And that time we got all that ice cream. She gave her friend some of that. So folks, I don't know. Anyway, that's the poop on my scooter. I'm gonna try to come up with enough money to buy me another charger and order it Monday, and I can have it Tuesday. I may get on the scooter directly and just see if I can ride down the ramp and back up. Just for the fun of it. It's about wore out. It's about wore out. It is wore out. But by wore, I mean, ever since that truck hit me, the seat's been screwed up big time. But I gotta throw away some stuff. I'll bring everything out here and throw it away and just show you what I'm talking about. That's a lot of jalapenos, folks. Baby spinach. I think in total we have about, each box of them bananas weighs 40 pounds. Then we had some that wasn't in the box. We probably had about 100 pounds of bananas. More baby food. All kind of breads. Just unreal. We'll be throwing that bread there away. I don't know what. That macho got a bunch of them. Unreal. You know, I was watching, here I go with that you know again. You know what? I was watching a commercial. It was about rice. And these people was coming into this restaurant. And when the rice dish come out, it was a Chinese restaurant or a Japanese restaurant, I don't know. But when the dish come out, here was these plainly visible American type people. You know, when you go in a Chinese restaurant, they will provide you with chopsticks, or they will also provide you with, we go to a Chinese restaurant, we used to go to one all the time, China Lee it's called. And they'll give you chopsticks, or they'll give you forks. But mainly forks and spoons. But some people, and I've seen them in that China Lee restaurant, they grab up chopsticks and sit there and fumble around with them and try to eat with the dang things. It's like they think, oh, I'm cool. Look at me eat with these chopsticks. That's a freaking joke to me. You don't give me no daggone sticks to eat my food with. I want a fork and a spoon and a knife. And I had some friends. Her name was Nikki. And when we eat Chinese or have Chinese takeouts or whatever, she would grab these darn chopsticks and start eating. I said, what are you using them for? It's easy, Pop. She called me Pop. It's easy, see? I'm not Chinese. I'm not Japanese. I am an American. And my custom is to eat with forks and spoons on my fingers. I tried chopsticks one time. I don't like it. I think it's funny. I can't help but laugh when I find someone I see them eat. Sometimes it might sound like I'm insulting them, but you know, to eat with dadgone Chinese chopsticks, whatever. I mean, good Lord. And by the way, I'm not sure which is which. Those little fortune cookies they give you, it's got a little note stuck in them. That is not Chinese people. They're like, why does people think we have these fortune cookies? I heard Chinese people tell me that. I said, that's not us. I think they said it's Japanese. It's how we, I don't know, it's like people use the chopsticks just to impress you. It don't impress me. It tickles my funny bone to watch them doing it. Oh my gosh. Oh Lord. Well, I just got done throwing away a lot of food I don't like. And those matzo, what do you call them again? I can't think. They're called matzos. These here. I don't. What do they? Is it a religion or something, or what? Let me get one of the things out and show you what it looks like. I'm not making fun of the religion or anything. I'm just, it's like a giant cracker. And I actually see through it. All them little holes, they're all the way through it on these. I guess I could put some Velveeta cheese on it, but just that there's no, I wonder if you salted it. Well, now, with a little salt on it. I don't know, folks. It's not bad with salt on it. Ooh, that tastes. Then put a little salt. Now, I like crackers. I like crackers. Now, they probably, I think I'll fix me a bowl of soup. I like crackers in my soup. Let's see how that is. But why do they make these so big? I just throwed a bunch of them away. Maybe I go back out there to the trash and get them out and keep them. But you know what? I need to adjust my light. There, that's a little bit better. No, yeah, I think I'm gonna go back out there and get a box of them. I've got this box in here. I like putting, I like eating saltine crackers with little dab of mayonnaise on them. Love that. I love them with cheese. And also that stuff we got a while back, you know, the one, what do we call it? I forget. I thought I had a bottle sitting here. Well, shoot. I did have a bottle sitting here. A bottle of that spicy mayonnaise. Does anybody have comments, please. What that Passover thing they have, the Jewish faith has, how do they eat these? Do they? Now these things are baked. The baker that bakes these, let's see what it says, is they actually have a rabbi in the bakery when they're baking these things. It says the original cracker, and it says it is still family run with the same exact standards of quality lovingly imposed by Aaron Strett, also known as the man behind the matzo, and now his dream can continue for generations. After nearly 100 years making matzo on Manhattan's Lower East Side, we may have moved to a new and modern bakery in New York. Technology may have changed, but our traditions and dedication to quality have not. We want to ensure that you, your children, your grandchildren, and your friends and neighbors will all be able to enjoy the same great tasty matzo for centuries to come. But that's not that's the year where when Aaron Strett came to the American land, he had little more than a dream and the drive to make it in America, the land of opportunity. I seen somewhere where they actually have to have a rabbi baked under the supervision of Rabbi Yom Slowacek. So a rabbi is actually under, did it say under the supervision? Baked under the supervision of rabbi, a rabbi. I think I've heard that somewhere before too. But you know what? I've been sitting here criticizing that, and I'm gonna fix me some dip. Not bad. Not bad. I just found one of them green bananas that has turned yellow. Now eat it. Good banana. I wonder how long these will keep though. When they get ripe, I know Jade will probably eat 2 or 3 of these a day. I'll probably eat 2 or 3. No way to preserve them though, is it? Seems like I heard somewhere that some people fry bananas. I'll look that up on YouTube and see what. Not bad. Not bad. How about that? I'm gonna quit criticizing now. I'm gonna have some soup later on today, and I'm gonna put some of these in my soup. I love crackers in my soup. But I'll sit here and How about that? I wish too much salt wasn't bad for you, because I love salty stuff. Yes, I do. That's a good, one box of them has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Has 15 of these crackers in it. So, I'm assuming it's got something to do with the religion. Does anybody know is this something they eat with their meals? Now, regular saltine crackers, they got little holes in them, but the holes don't go all the way through. Now, these, I can actually see through the holes there. Put my eyes up close. And the holes go all the way through. How about that? Yeah, I'm gonna go back out the trash. I can't go out there to it because I can't get off the deck. I might get Jaden and go back out there and get another case of them. Because I didn't save any, I just come out of the case, but I threw that out. But they're good, it's a cracker. Now they say on the box, the original cracker. I would imagine that's probably true, what the original cracker looked like. Alright, folks. That's my story. And I'm sticking to it. And I ain't ever, I don't eat with chopsticks when I'm in a Chinese restaurant. Just because I like their food don't make me a bona fide chopstick user. I still think it's funny when somebody sits in there with a restaurant fumbling with them things. Now, some people I see actually know how to use them, but I ain't using 2 sticks to pick up my food. I'm using a fork, I'm using a spoon. Yes, sirree. All right. That's it for this video. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And I'm sticking to not using chopsticks. And I ain't there. If you do, hey, that's fine. If it floats your boat, use them. It don't float my boat. I'm using, see that there? That's what I'm using. That's so much easier. And one of these, it's dirty. I've been eating with it. Anyway, folks, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. I'll see you in the next one. See ya. I kind of like that. Yeah, I do. Huh? See you.